This tutorial I'm going to continue from an earlier tutorial where I'm going to add some color to the room and a little bit of transparency and also name some of my materials. So this is kind of what I've been working with, and I'm going to add some color. So if you go to the material icon down here, and I have just one color, and if I click on base color and choose a different color, that should change it. It's not doing anything until I come over here to this little icon and choose either render mode or material mode. So make sure you don't stay in that, otherwise you won't see what you're doing. And that first material, I'm just going to name that, we'll name that walls, and that'll kind of, and eventually I'll assign everything else too. So I'm going to click on the plus now and new. We'll name this flooring and choose a color. Doesn't matter what color because we're going to change it eventually anyways. So be on face mode, and then you can select one or hold down shift to get multiple ones, and then go ahead and assign it, and you just kind of keep doing that until, and there's other ways to probably do this a little bit faster, but I'm just holding down shift and then just selecting them and getting those pieces. Let's do maybe my walls again, like I'm going to do the bottom section of the walls. So new, so walls bottom, and give that a color, and then select those walls. So on this one I'm just going to hold down Alt. Since this is a loop, it'll let me loop select it, and then just assign that. And then we'll do the top of the table. So new, and then just name that table maybe, or wood, or whatever you want to put on there, and assign that. Another loop, I'm going to hold down Alt to loop select that around and assign that. And then let's do the windows next. So create a new one, name this windows, and maybe give that a little bit of a color. So select one and then hold down shift, or do them one at a time, and you can kind of start to get that to go. So that's kind of a good start. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of transparency to my windows too, so I can see through. So I'm going to just move to this point of view, and if you go onto your windows down here, you can go to this alpha, and if you take that down, right now it's not doing anything, so I have to come down to my settings. So if your settings is not open, come to blend mode and change that to alpha blend, and then you'll start to see that kind of effect. Whoops. You'll see the kind of that transparency start to go through that area. So that was kind of playing with your alpha, and then also change the blend mode to blend mode instead of that opaque, and then you'll get just a nice little transparency. Right here I'm not seeing much because there's nothing outside, but if I flip around to this side, that's where I'll kind of see that. So, but hopefully that gets you going. Color in some more sections. I didn't do my frames. Maybe I'll do that real quick. Create another layer and just change this to a darker color, and I'll name this frames. And select, if I hold down the Alt key, I can kind of try and loop select those a little bit quicker, or if you want them to do them piece by piece, you can do that too. So select and then come over here, but that's definitely a little bit slower. So if you hold down the Alt key, that definitely speeds up your process. And if you do happen to do the wrong color somewhere, you can always come back in and reassign it to something else. So Alt, and I think I deselected. Oh, too much. Alt and Alt. I'm not getting it now. Got to zoom in a little bit. If you press the decimal key, that'll zoom into an area, and that sometimes is helpful when you're doing something a little bit more precise like I'm doing.
Oh, you're still here? I thought you were gone.